Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you just never know, because it could be your letter today.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject caught on camera. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 42-year-old married woman, but I've separated from my husband. I've been married 4 years, and I was in a long-distance marriage because my husband works almost 3 hours away. He was offered a job that he couldn't refuse, so I told him to take it. With him being out of town during the week, I got a home security system installed with 4 cameras. I put 1 camera in the basement and 1 in the main living area, 1 at the back door and 1 at the front door. I put the alarm app on my phone so I could watch the cameras while I was at work. On a Tuesday, about a month ago, I was at work and I got an alert that the alarm was going off. Then it was reset. It sent chills up my spine because I was the only one in town and the only person that could have reset my alarm. I looked at the cameras and I saw my husband in our basement and a woman was with him. The woman sat down as my husband went upstairs. He came back minutes later with his garment bag. Then he kissed the woman and they walked out the basement door. I called him and he lied and said he was at work and about to go to lunch and he would call me back. I told him to quit lying because I know he's in town and he had a woman in our house. I asked him why he didn't tell me he was in town and why he would bring a woman into my house. He hung up on me. That night, he called and said he had a business event to attend, so he needed his tux, and he used the basement door out of respect for me, so the woman wouldn't be all over our home. He said he was going to take some time away from me to work on himself. It has been almost a month since he's reached out to me, so I filed for a legal separation. Still no word from him. Is my marriage over? Yes. I'm sorry, but it is. It's over. I mean, he was caught red-handed on tape, period. Everything you saw on that camera was true and real, no matter what lies he thought of later and told you. He had a dinner to go to, so he needed a tux. He had a business event to attend, so he needed a tux. And he didn't want the woman all over your house. Lies, 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 lies. It's evidenced clearly in his behavior that you saw on tape, not what he says. So don't let him play you. Do not be fooled. He came back to town. He didn't tell you, brought another woman to your house, kissed her in your house, and then they left out together. You're his wife. He completely disrespected you. He betrayed your trust. I mean, I'm sorry you had to see this and that you had to go through this. He's wrong. You did a good thing by filing for a separation. I say just go on and finish up the deal. File for a divorce. He was hardly ever there anyway, and he's not coming back. You haven't heard from him for a month. So I say get out now. Steve?
I really don't understand this letter. I'm sorry. I don't. Caught on camera. So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What's the letter for? It starts off with obvious stuff in it to me. Steve and Shirley, I'm a 42-year-old married woman, but I'm separated from my husband. Now, curiously, in this letter, she never said why she was separated from her husband. But I'm separated from my husband. We all know what that means. And then she says, I've been married 4 years. And I was. So this separation is what they've decided. I was in a long-distance marriage because my husband works almost 3 hours away, and he was offered a job he couldn't refuse, so I told him to take it. Now, with him being out of town during the week, this woman to put a camera system in the house, in the basement, the front door, the back door, and all this here. And now, while you was at work on Tuesday, about a month ago, she was and got an alert on the alarm was going off. Then it was reset. Now, she said it sent chills up her spine because I was the only one in town and the only person that could have reset my alarm. Well, you're not the only person that could reset the alarm because it got reset. I looked at the cameras and I saw my husband in our basement and a woman was with him. The woman sat down as my husband went upstairs. He came back minutes later with his garment bag. Then he kissed the woman and they walked out the basement door. I called him and he lied and said he was at work and about to go to lunch and he would call me back. That was the lie he told. That was the only lie he told in this letter, Shirley. Because I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you, Shirley. I told him to quit lying because I know he was in town. He had a woman in our house, and I asked him why he didn't tell me he was in town and why he would bring a woman into the house. He hung up on me. That night, he called me and said he had a business event to attend, so he needed his tux, and he used the basement door out of respect for me so the woman wouldn't be all over her house. He said he was going to take some time away from me to work on himself. It's been almost a month since he reached out to me, so I filed for divorce. Still no word from him. Is my marriage over?
She filed for legal separation.
Yeah, she filed for legal separation.
Yeah, that's why she's separated.
Shirley, you were saying that he lied about coming home with the tux and all like this right here.
Yeah.
Well, he was on camera. He never denied that after he found out he was on camera. But the reason he came in the house could have very well been true, to get the tuxedo. No, that's
I'm
really
not
why.
going down that
Because
road
all they
with
did
you.
was
No,
kiss and
sir.
go out the door. It could have been a tuxedo. It could have been a business meeting. He told her the truth. The problem is, the truth was enough.
Yeah, the fact
Oh
that
my
he didn't even
God.
tell her he was in town.
Oh, I got more when we come back.
Okay. All right. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, caught on camera. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I don't know if you've heard yet, but there's a brand new comedy starring the hilarious Tracy Morgan, now streaming on Paramount Plus, and it's called Crutch. Tracy plays the stubborn but lovable Francois Crutchfield in this super relatable multi-generational family story set in the vibrant world of Harlem, and his life gets appended when his 2 grown kids and 2 bright grandkids move in. So Crutch, with all his signature swagger and zero filter, is the one they all come to lean on. All episodes are now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is caught on camera.
Caught on camera says it all. This woman put all these cameras in her house. Her and her husband are currently separated. She gets an alert on her phone that says the alarm has been reset. Well, she thinking her husband out of town, but he's in town. She look on the cameras. He in the basement with a woman. She calls him. He kisses her, walks out with a garment bag. He calls her and asks where he at. He say he at work finna go to lunch. He lied.
That was a lie.
He lied.
Yeah.
So she called him up and said, no, you wasn't. I saw you in the house with this woman and you kissed her. Click, he hung up. He hung up because he was off balance, because he needed to regroup. So he's busted, yes. So now he calls back that night and said, all right, here's the deal. I was in town. I had a business meeting to go to, so I needed to come home and get my tuxedo. And out of respect for you, I didn't want this woman all over the house, so I came through the basement door. That's the truth. Because he wasn't denying that there wasn't a woman at the house. He wasn't denying he didn't pick something up. He only left with a garment bag. That was probably the tuxedo, and it was probably a business meeting. He did not lie to her. The problem is the truth. You should believe the truth.
That's what you saw.
You saw it. Shirley's right. This marriage is over. Is my marriage over? And you haven't heard from him in a month. But I bet she has.
Oh, yeah.
The woman he kissed in her house.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He's wrong. Dead wrong. It's not her fault in any way. But now that you know the truth, what you gonna do? It's time to move on. Is my marriage over? Yes, it's over. So let me show you something. This has nothing to do with the letter. Shirley or Carl or anybody. Ask me a question, and I'm going to show you how to lie. The sheer lying capability.
Watch how quick he is.
Watch the quickness and creativity. Okay, Shirley, you and I are in a relationship. Ask me anything,
What's that?
and I'm not going to tell you the truth.
What's that?
I don't care how simple or anything it is. Go
What's
ahead.
that on your head? Are you growing your hair back? What is that?
No, that's a patch right there. I had that put on. I was trying on a hair piece, and I left some glue on it, and that's the glue from that hair's from glue.
Quick.
How does it come so natural to you? It's just
unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Next question. We're in a relationship.
Yeah. Did you drive your car to work today?
No, I drove it part of the way, and then I dropped it off at the Jiffy Lube, and then I took a Uber on in to work, and I'll just go back around there and get it from Jiffy Lube.
Are you planning on working out today? I'd love to work out with you.
No, I ain't gonna be able to work out today because I tweaked my back. Because when I was leaving the Jiffy Lube, I slipped in some oil.
Then you got into lies.
Tied in, boy. Tied in.
Yeah,
all
then
the
I got
story
into
making sense.
That's what happened, and that's,
And it's so unnecessary. You will lie when the truth will do.
Why not?
But why can't you just tell the truth?
Because you have to practice this
You
in case
can't
you
handle
really
the truth.
need it.
Oh, we can handle the truth. You
Oh, no, you
handle
can't.
the way we handle it.
Oh, no, you
That's
can't.
what it is. You can't handle our reaction to your truth. Your lie.
Could read it.
Can I ask a
Yeah, it
question?
is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, call him.
Who is that on the camera with you?
Who is that on the camera with me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Who is that on the camera with you?
Baby, what camera?
The camera that I'm looking at. Who is that on the camera with you? Right there.
Wait a
is
minute.
that?
Oh, wait. Where do you think I am?
You and these darn lies.
What?
Shirley, any more questions? We're in a committed relationship. You can ask me anything. Tell me.
What is the point of lying, though? I don't get. Why is it so important to you?
But wait a minute. But wait a minute, though. Let me ask you something. Why I got to lie?
Ask yourself that.
I am.
Because you
Why?
lie. I know why you lie. To distract.
Why I got to
change
lie,
people's
though?
Reaction. Well,
But see right there.
yeah, why
see
don't
how
you
you
tell
are?
the truth?
Okay, you see how you
Don't try
are?
to flip it. Don't try to flip
If you're going to accuse me of doing
it. I
something,
am. Yeah.
On that
and I'm not doing it,
But
and you're
I
going to
can see-
accuse
I have
me anyway?
eyes. I can see.
You got eyes where? In the back of your head?
All right. Listen, post your
Man,
comments on
see, I
today's
can't.
Strawberry Letter.
I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna spend some time with myself.
And you need to. Here are the divorce papers. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.